Here.
Ashley,
Here.
Paul, Jake, Paul, you're on mute, but that's okay. I see you.
Here.
Just here.
Is there anybody else? Myself here. That was roll call. Agenda amendments.
Can we add the city pool?
Let's do it under unfinished business. Just because.
So I just don't know how we would be able to actually do that sufficiently and follow the CDC recommendations.
Anybody else? Mike?
I think Ashley's right.
How are,
Um,
actually, how are these other towns like Madison doing it? Do you know?
Madison has not stated. All they posted, they actually posted today that they're hoping to be able to open within some type of time frame. They just said that they haven't made the decision to actually close for the season. So, but they didn't say how they're going to have any type of guidelines. I mean, what Fargo is doing is they're having very limited even chairs for people to be seated on, over 6 feet apart. Daycares have to be together, so many people in the pool at one time. You're required to come with your swimming suit on already. Concessions are even very limited on what is able to be bought. They have like their little slides and stuff. Well, that's all going to be sectioned off differently. And same with diving boards, having to clean those all the time. They're going to take more time in between like their sessions of swimming for cleaning. I mean, it's going to be very time consuming. I don't even know how Fargo is going to be able to do it at all of their places. They're not opening all of them at one time either. They're opening them in different phases. So
We're
as
still,
far as I know, Morris isn't, their splash pad's not even open in Morris. So
but we still have to move forward and get water in there and get it.
yep, to maintain the structure, it will have to be filled.
Okay.
I agree with Mike and I agree with Ashley. I will say, I wish that we could. I wish that we could open the pool. It's not like I've got a vendetta against, they're 2 houses down from me that I'll miss hearing the kids play. But I think we made a good decision when we did. We listened to the recommendations of Dr. Al. He was very straightforward and logical. I tell you, this letter from Emily, from a senior in high school that just graduated, shows you that there are young people out there today that care about what their jobs and what they're doing. And I was very impressed. I just don't see how we should do it. Unless somebody wants to make a motion and we vote on it again, there is no reason to vote as far as I see.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I wish I could have looked at it here real quick if I knew that was coming up, but I think at this point, and maybe Scott can chime in too if he's aware of it. But I think for the pools right now, according to Countryside, they can only be open if we were to do any type of swimming lessons. It's not to be open for the general public. So, granted that can change, but I think at this point, Countryside has only stated that before organized swimming lessons and not to.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. I guess if something would drastically change, we could always reconsider it. But for right now, if there are no motions on the table to change our minds on this, I think we discussed it. And anything else?
Gene, could I say one thing?
Yes.
Why I pulled that Otter Tail Service Territory bill, there's a long history with that, and I think the city attorney should be at our meeting when it is discussed.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can ask him to attend the next meeting. You want to do that, Shar?
I could ask him.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Is there anything else that anybody has comments on?
Kim, did you have a comment?
Well, I was just gonna say that I had read that Watertown has shut down all of their pools. They're not
Oh,
open
yeah,
this
okay.
season.
Anything else? The only thing we have left, need a resolution to pay the bills.
I'll offer it.
Second.
Mike, first, second to Paul, I think.
Yeah, I'd say there's a big one in there from Riley's. They must be getting a fair amount of work done, Shar. Is that the case?
They're getting a lot of work done. That's a large bill.
Yeah. Okay,
That's-
roll call. We'll start with Mike,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Dustin,
Abstain.
Kim,
Yes.
Ashley.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, is Jake on?
Yes.
Jake, yes. Myself, yes. Resolution passes. I didn't skip anybody. Anything else at all? If not, meeting is adjourned. Thank you, people. Not a record, but we did very well.